Hey y'all, check in. Check in with me. Progress of a widow. Progress. It is the progress of a widow. Check in with me. Check in with me. Check in with me. Check in with me. Listen, listen, listen. Y'all know I. Anyway, hey y'all. I'm out here in these streets. Okay, listen though, for real. So y'all know when I have like my little what moments, I be just like, let me share it with the people, right? One, we all know there are different types of love, right? Eros love, philia love, storage love, mania love. We know all of these things, right? Agape love. And it's real easy to, be like, you can identify it. But the question is, can you identify that in how you treat people, right? So, like your cousin. Do you really love your cousin with a filios love, or do you love your cousin, with a storage love? Because philia is just family, where storage is like more internal to siblingship, right? Like that's like my brother. Like, can we really identify how we love people rather than just saying, "Oh, I love you"? Like, what do you love? How do you love? Right? When is that love actually activated? I said all of that to say this. I just learned that one of the reasons why we cannot let people go out of our lives, or why the struggle or the stronghold is so strongholding, is because it's a eros love. Like, only. Not that it's, but like only a eros love. It's not like you don't love the person for no other reason except for like they're exotic and they're erotic, right? And that they attract to your, per se, eroticness, or your desires of it. And then you wonder why, like, oh, I only did this, and then like now that's like the only way we love each other. Listen, that might have been the hardest pill for me to swallow about myself, but not in a negative way, in a very growing, moving forward kind of way. Because I don't want just an erotic love in my future, right? And whoever this next person is, my future husband, let me say that. I don't want just an erotic love with him, right? I don't want just a filios love with him, right? Like, I don't want to just feel like, oh, he's just my husband, so he's just family, like, that's it. No, like, I want all of those loves with him, right? And then I want the form, something else I learned, that an agape love is a love from God, right? Because God is the only one that loves us all unconditionally. I'm talking about with our flaws, our calls, our mistakes, our mishaps, our good givens, our mess givens, our whatever we doing. God loves us past everything we're doing, right? But there is a form of agape love that we can experience here on earth. That's what I desire. I desire to have all of it, right? Like the form of the agape, like as much of it that to the high level of what an agape love can be in marriage. Like, okay, now here's the thing. Transparency moment. I've experienced it with my first husband. May his soul rest in peace. However, I did not have an erotic love with him, right? And so um what that meant is that we opened up a whole lot of other doors to our marriage that was not healthy. It sounded good. It looked good. It was fun. Can't deny the fun. But how do you move forward? Question to myself. How do we move forward without having to, it's just a little hot, without having to open the doors to these unnecessary, one, places, and two, unhealthy dimensions. There's places and dimensions, okay? And so, because I want to identify with the kind of love I can give. So you can't just want everything, right? And I think that may be a lot of people problem. They only want. But what are you giving? And it's not even like, what are you bringing to a table? Because a table is your mindset. I heard somebody ask, what is this table that everybody be trying to get you to come to? It's the mindset table, right? Because some of y'all at a kiddie table. Some of y'all at the big kids table. Some of y'all at the Uno and Spades table. Some of y'all, just take your table accordingly, right? So for me, it's a mental table because I need to know how you can hear me and encourage me and press but push me, right? Like don't give me too much of a press, but just enough press that I know like you're genuinely sincere, but just enough push to like not make me feel weird and overburied. A whole lot of self in that, right? But that is how you get to the best kind of love, is identifying the kind of love you can give before you just sit and say all the kind of loves you want. I already got daddy issues. So I don't want no more daddy issues, okay? I already got sibling issues. So I don't want nobody to try to come into my life and try to be my brother. I don't need that because I already got it, right? But I want somebody that's gonna love me within my flaws, within my mistakes, within my choices. If my choices are great, support me, be my greatest cheerleader. If my choices are bad, support me, be great, be my greatest cheerleader. You know what I mean? Don't make me regret my choices, but let me yet show me where we could have been better at, rather than child anyway. I'm just saying, I just really came by today because listen, progress of a widow. I have to really go back into these places of, I know when a lot of people were seeing me and my late husband, they be like, oh my God, you guys are such a beautiful couple. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you. But I want the next level of that, right? With my future husband. Like, listen, when you see me, you see him. When you see him, you see me. When you see us, you know what it is. It's like, okay. Anyway, listen, y'all, just came from the car wash. Ooh, baby. I think I'm about to be a car wash junkie. Who ain't about to have their car washed, okay? Stop playing. Gucci Bella gonna stay wet, clean. But listen, y'all have a great day out here in these streets, all right? I really just came by to drop that little sauce in my pot for the day.